Alright. Twitch is going. Okay. Alright. Twitch is going. Recording is going. Alright. I don't know if this is gonna work. Let's figure this out. This is the first stream I've done in a really long time. And I don't know how long this is gonna take or how long this is gonna last, because currently my baby is down in the corner. Whoop, let's not play. Okay, let's not do that. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if you can hear her, but she is making some noise because that's what she does. She's not the most happy about being down there in the corner and may have to move at some point. Sure. I'm just gonna check to see here if my honey. Okay, I guess they're both going. Nobody's here. That's okay. I'm just talking. I'm gonna post this anyway. Okay. So yeah, I have about 500 different windows open. Text. New text. Okay. Baby is fussing. 1 sec. Okay. Yes? Which is going. Oh, baby. 500 different. We just. Hey, bro. All right. Oh, baby. Let's see. Hey, bro. Sorry, it's playing the audio from the thing from the. Okay, I don't want to do that. Okay. Are you happy down there now? Are you happy now? You found your hand. You found your hand. Are you happy about that? You found your hand. Okay. I haven't done this in forever. So we'll see how this goes. Okay. I'm trying to get ladders to work. Figure out where I am. Oh, I should probably take down the baby fussin'. Baby be fussin' sign. Okay. She's sucking very loudly on her fingers. Hi! Are you so happy? My 4-month-old is sitting in the background. Okay. So I've got this thing. This is actually a ladder. It looks like stairs, but it's not. Oh. That's not good. .z is not set before reading it. Okay. Well, I guess we fix a crash now. Ooh. So what happened is I changed some of the variables in this script, and then I forgot to change one of them, so now it thinks that is broken. Also, this is not correct. There we go. And then possibly in here, targ Z. I forgot to actually check where the error was before I just started doing stuff. Okay. script movement and collision. If not, tile and place meeting 3D. Test Y. Oh, yeah, I forgot to update that. Okay. Test Y, test Z, Z-targ. Fix that. Fix that one. Okay, I renamed them just for consistency, and then I forgot to actually do anything about it. Cool. Alright, we fixed the bug. Ladders escalate the problem. Exactly. Okay. Now we shouldn't break. There we go. Alright. Anyway, trying to... First of all, I'm like zooming up this ladder. Oh, that's not good either. It's like cutting off the land, my leg. Alright. I think it's actually otherwise working. You could get stuck. Oh, you know why? Because I'm on a ramp now. I'm not on a ladder. I changed it back to a ramp, which actually works a little bit better than the ladder. Except for the fact that it's cutting you off right there. So, am I still on the ramp? Still on the ramp. Yeah, ramps are kind of all over the place. Because I have to pull back the height map just for it to work. And it's weird. Is it in here? So this is the ramp. I think I want to go back to, well, I don't know. I think I just want to fix ramps right now. Because they're, I don't know, they're a bit messy. So we've got this ramp. It's this red square thing. Okay, so I was fixing it already here. Oh, baby. What? Are you okay? You smiling? She's smiling. She's okay. Got my snap peas for my snack with some hummus. Okay. So we've got this whole ramp thing going on. I was trying to get it to where it wasn't like flinging me up the ramp extremely fast. But for some reason it's not actually slowing me down. And that is because it's going to ramp up my stream, definitely. So if Z is currently at this particular place, 87.86, so if it's less than, negative 87.86 is less than negative 83 plus 1.5, which would make it negative 81.5. It is indeed less than that. Is it greater than this one though? Ground Z is negative 83 minus 1.5 is 84. No, it is not. This is terrible. What is this calculation? If it is greater than, if Z is greater than, that means it's below. So if it's below, like that. Ooh. My baby's pooping. I may have to change her diaper soon. That's why she's fussing though. If it's greater than, hang on, I need to do math here. it's greater than, no, we don't want that. Okay. So negative 87.86 is greater than or equal to the ground, which is negative 83, plus 1.5, which is negative 81.5, and negative 87.86. This is already not true. Why is it so wildly different? Okay, it's less than or equal to negative 83 plus 1.5, which is 82, 1.5. This is already not true. I mean, this one is true. This one is not, because that is a couple pixels outside of the range. Oh, you heard, did you hear the baby? Let's see, and then if, so, interesting. Oh my goodness. She's all the way on the other side of the room. It's not a very big room, but even so. Okay, well, my calculation for actually slowing down the player when they're on the ramp is not working. So what I was thinking about doing is ground south Z, ground Z south equals ground Z get X B box. Oh, she's pooping more. B box bottom plus Z, maybe? Do I need a Z in this? Did I factor that in? No, it's fine. Okay, B box bottom. Oh my gosh, you're still pooping? She's very happy about it. B box bottom, so that's going to get the ground that is at the bottom of the sprite that's climbing the ramp. North equals ground Z get X B box top. So if ground Z south is higher than ground Z, and higher being higher on the Z, which is more negative, which is confusing, but that's how it is. And ground Z north is less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, because it's under ground Z. And, well, I guess you wouldn't want it to be, yeah, this is fine. So if that and it's not higher than the ramp, baby, and Z is under the top of the ramp, make them go slower. And then we're just gonna comment that out for a sec. Baby! Baby! Okay. I already broke it. Unable to find instance for object index -4 in move actor. What? What are you talking about? Alright, hold on a sec. Hold on a sec. Be right back. Let's go. Oh, blowout. Alright, this might take a while. Be right back. We're back. I have the baby. She has been changed. She had a massive blowout. It's all good. Let's see. Say hi, everyone. All right. You want to sit down there, or do you want to play? We don't know. Let's go ahead and play. In the play gym. Playing in the play gym. You like that? Maybe? She's trying to get the little plushy something that's dangling. Okay. What broke? Baby's no longer fussing. Take down the sign. Okay. Alright, so unable to find instance or object. Index -4, which means it's null. Move actor at line 88. which is here. If ground Z south, listen, ground Z is ramp null. Null is -4, so how would it be null? Is this null? -Z or underscore Z? Is it like that? Maybe. Let's try that. I apologize for the chewing. Healthy snacks. Bless you. Alright. No, that was not it. Alright, I guess we'll have to debug and figure it out. Alright. Debug. Okay. What's null? Is ramp null? Ramp is null. If ramp is not null, you should only be able to get in here if ramp is not null. So how is it null? Shamans. Hello. Cuthalion. Cuthalion. Hello. Welcome to the place. So no one is -4. So everything is proper and working, but for some reason it's null when we actually get inside the here. So if ramp is not null, and then by the time it gets here, it's null. Oh, that's because ground Z get right. So this actually resets the ramp. That's why that is happening. Okay, so let's stop everything. Stop. Okay, let's do var ramp equals ramp, and then we can do it like this. And then we'll reset ramp equals ramp. Okay, so we'll put the ramp back. That way it's not null. Yeah, ground Z will actually check for ramps and then set the ramp variable. And so, I don't know, whatever, it's fine. Okay. I think we're working. I don't know if that actual check is working. Kind of looks like it is, but we'll see. Okay. Stop. Everyone stop. Okay. What you doing, baby? Are you excited about your little son? You got it. Good job. Okay. She got the sun. Okay, I'm not actually sure this is working. Let's go ahead and debug. Oh, is there a Patreon logo? What is Patreon? Oh, there is. That's really old. I like it too. I forgot about that. Wow, that is very old, and I need to update that. Yay! You do game dev too. We'll all do game dev. My wife is with the kids at a birthday party, so we are thankful for her sacrifice. What is my velocity here? It's 0. Is it actually 0? What? Why is it 0? You okay down there? You get so excited. Okay, well, that would explain why it's not actually slowing me down, because the velocity I'm dividing is not actually doing anything. House dev, oh, I didn't mean to go over that. Okay. Step into real is negative. Oh yeah, it's 2.5. So then x is 0 and y is 0. So it's returning, the velocity is 0. So y is fun. Oh, maybe it's because I'm not actually moving. If not velocity is 0, divided by 0. Are you having fun? Oh my goodness, she's having so much fun. She's smiling. Yes! Did you get your son? Ooh, kitchen remodel. That sounds like not my idea of fun. Okay, so velocity now is still, okay, it's down. The y is 1.6 plus some change, which is interesting. 1.6 down. So now it should be, after it divides, it should be 0.6. Okay, cool. All right. But is it actually working? Is it actually making me go slower? No, I don't want that. She keeps making me think she's frustrated, but then she's like down there just happy as a little clam. If I divide it by like 5, or it's not that. If I divide it by like 10, is it going to make me go really slow? Oh yeah, that works. It's kind of funky, but it works. It almost looks like you are going down those stairs. Kind of the little stopping. Although it's way too slow, but yes. It looks surprisingly cool. Okay. Divide by 5. Also, my goodness. Okay, that's actually pretty good. The other thing is, that's actually probably too much, but still, if ramp dot direction is north, is that what I did? I'll have to double check that. So if the ramp is going north, this is important because we don't want to do this to all. The way different ramps would go different ways and do different things to the X and the Y. So this one is up direction. That makes sense. My goodness, bless you. I think. All right, up direction. So if it's north, yeah. Okay, now I can say that y divide equals 5, because we don't actually want to change the x velocity, the left and right, because that doesn't. You're not that much slower going left and right on the stairs. Okay, slows down up top now. Whoa, no good. Why did I just fall off that one time? Interesting. I guess it's just going around the corner, which is technically fine. Except it does it way up here. Why does it do it way up there? That's pretty weird. Whoa! No, I don't want it. The baby has gotten very talkative lately. Okay, I think that's good. I think it's fine. Going around is kind of weird, but... Does it do that even if I'm doing the whole division? Yeah, that's exactly what's happening. The collision box is, well, it's not necessarily protruding. It is protruding, not necessarily past the corner. And so it's saying, oh yeah, I want to go around the... I want to go around that. I don't know why it's exactly like that, but it's a little weird. I think it might be because... I think it might be because of my corner rounding. Let's see. X increment. Probably because of this. Because it's just straight Y. The Y increment. And so as it scans for openings to go around... So this should probably not be exactly like this. I don't know. Whatever. I don't care. Are you getting fussy now? Do you want to go to a different place? Alright, to the chair. Hi. You got some smiles? Here. Here. Is that fun? You like the little chair? Okay. I thought my treadmill was on, so I almost just tripped because it wasn't on. Blah. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking I might do the X thing that you just said, where X gets divided a little bit as well. Now this needs... There we go. That's much better. People don't usually go left and right on stairs, I've found. Can I do it even smaller? Can I do it like 1.25 or something? Nope. I mean... Yeah, it's weird. 1.5. I should make this, what is it? Live? Live. Are the kids home already? If they are, I'm going to have to go ahead and go. No, they're still there. Okay. Whoop. No, it was updated an hour ago. Usually, my wife texts me when she's on the way home. Well, If I disappear suddenly, we know. Okay. What is the GM Live thing? How do I set up the GM Live thing again? Game Maker Live. Game Live. Where is it? How do I do it? Oh, it's in a different... It's not even set up in the solution. Okay, never mind. It's going to take too long. We'll set it up some other time. Okay, 1.5. Let's try it. That feels acceptable. Yeah, that's about a normal corner round right there. Okay, we did it. We made them go slower. Okay. A little bit less slow. Okay. So now that's working again. Hi, cutie. You see your feet? Mm-hmm. She's looking at her feet. Very important. Okay. Let me get rid of this so it doesn't just constantly dump out Z coordinates. Okay. The next thing I want to do is to actually calculate the Z, because right now what it's doing is it's just setting ground Z based on wherever you are positioned on the ramp, which is okay. But what I would rather do is calculate the ramp's hypotenuse, I guess. Yeah. She wants to calculate the hypotenuse as well. Are you okay there, baby? Do I need to hold you or something? Hey, everyone. So the ramp is here. Technically speaking, it's straight up. It's not actually a 90-degree triangle, or whatever, right angle triangle, right? I forget math. So it's not actually like doing this. It's like this, straight up the wall, because it's a north-south perspective. So it's going straight up the wall like this. If it was like this, where is it? Can't select it. No. Collision? Where is my... Is it ground? I just want to select my ramp. I don't know where it is. No. 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 There it is. I don't know why I can't select it. Okay. So if it was like that, if it was like that, then it would be, that's actually a right triangle. No. Right? Because it's flattened out, so if it was unflattened, it's got the bottom and the top. So that's a right triangle. This is extremely confusing to my head. Okay, that's straight up and down. That's basically a ladder. So in the ramp object, we're going to say, just here in the step event for now. Hypotenuse, actually let's do this real quick. Hypotenuse. I'm tapping one-handed with my left hand, so there we go. Hypotenuse 0, so we don't run into weird undefined issues. Hypotenuse equals, probably don't need to do this every step, but just for simplicity's sake at the moment. Pokemon. So if normally you do, you know, whatever, a squared, b squared equals c squared. Oh, hang on. I need this because she may very well spit up everywhere. So it's going to be whatever plus height, or I guess height. Is pow not the function? Oh. Power. Okay, fine. Power. We're going to do let's see, power B box bottom minus B box top to this. Square root. Ooh, I like that we have both square and squirt. Square root. Okay, so now we have the length of the hypotenuse, except for when it's a right triangle. Is that true? Or is it just if it's only 16? in terms of its depth. I think if it's only 16 in depth, so it would actually be B box bottom minus B box top minus 16, or minus, what if it's 8? I guess minus the height? No. Yes. No. Because with a 32, it would also, like a 32 height cliff, it would also be straight up if it was actually 32. So, if we'll call it Y depth, I guess. Y depth, whatever, equals, this is really hard to do one-handed, B box bottom minus B box top. There might be an easier way to do that, but B box bottom minus B box top. If Y depth equals height hypotenuse equals height. Boom. Means it's straight up. It's not a triangle anymore, it's a line. And the angle is 0. That means boop. Boop. Nope. Boop. Angle. She's really wanting to type, I think. Yeah. Angle equals. Is it measured from? So if it was like this, it would be an angle of 90. Otherwise, it would be based on the. Which angle is it based on? The bottom angle? They're all right triangles. Yes, it's. I have been spat upon. Oh, I have the burnt cloth right here. Okay. So angle equals 0. No, 90. 90. What depth? Minus height. Oh, I should probably put an else in here, shouldn't I? Else. Sweetheart. I need to double check when her nap time is supposed to be. Baby is a fussing. One sec. Okay, it is actually almost her nap time. So I'll put her down soon-ish. You need to at least make it to 11:30, okay? Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Honey. 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 Would you like a pacifier? Shall we go find one? Shall we go find one? Okay, let's go find one. Got it? Do you want it or not? Game dev and baby dev. Well, I didn't really dev the baby. That was my wife. You want this? You don't want that? You don't want that? You do want that? You don't want that? I don't know. I don't think she knows what she wants. Oh. Oh. Can you make it 5 more minutes? Can you make it 5 more? Oh my goodness, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe we need to go to nap time. Yeah, that's our tired cry. Alright. I will be back. If anyone comes, tell them I am being the best dad in the world by putting my baby down for a nap. Not out there. Over this way. I missed out on the cheap viewers. I need cheap viewers. Let's see. How do I kill? How do I admin? How do I get rid of it? Did it already admin? Okay, I guess I'll just figure that out later. I don't know if I can afford you if you're premium. Okay, what I don't remember is how to calculate the angle. Time for trig. Ooh, bot box. I don't know. I don't want Google. Shut up, Google AI. Just give me this. This is all I want. Okay. I want alpha. No, I don't want the calculator. I want the... Give me the trig. I don't want a video. Just give... Is it sine, cosine, tangent? Law of cosines. This is not helpful. Oh my gosh. Well, oh, I'm in Bing. Hang on. Formula to calculate angle of right triangle. I don't want a calculator. I want to know the... Thank you. So katoa. So... Sine is opposite over hypotenuse. Wait, what? Go away, Google AI. I want to know the calculation. The internet... The internet sucks. Just... What is the source? Give me the source. Sine, cosine. Don't want a video. Oh my gosh. It does. Okay, this is what I want. Angle I want to find out is D. Decide to use sine and assume sine equals 3. Oh yeah, opposite over hypotenuse. Radians, degrees, and radians are not the same as degrees. I don't want radians, I want degrees. You can use this formula. I don't want that formula. I want cosine is it? Oh my gosh. Minus YouTube. Okay. The other angle we need to understand is the theta. So we find the angle that we feed sine, cosine, and tangent to get the ratio of the sides. Theta, 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 theta. The sine of theta is the opposite. Sine is the ratio of the opposite side to the hypotenuse. Ratio, opposite hypotenuse. Is Luna here? I didn't see her. Oh, hi Luna. I love that this is like the swearing grown-ass math. Alright. So, we know the size of the angle. We can calculate the sine, cosine, and tangent ratios of any of the angles. So, we know all the sides. We can calculate all the ratios for theta. So, opposite over hypotenuse, opposite over, don't know what I'm saying. D sine. Is it D sine? In a right angled triangle, D sine is the opposite over hypotenuse, where value is one of the three angles. What? A right angled triangle, D sine value equals. This will set value to 1. What is sine? Sine value. This function takes a value in radians, not degrees, not helpful. Sine pi divided by 2, not helpful. Arcsine returns the inverse sine of x. She's a microcat. My little microcat. She's like almost on my shoulder. D is degrees. Okay. D sine. I guess what I'm confused about is this takes a value in degrees, not radians. It takes a value in degrees. I want to know what the... I want to know the angle. Is it just sine? Do I do sine over whatever? The angle in radians to return the sine of. Nope, that's not help. Not helpful. The value return the inverse sine of. Returns the inverse sine of x in that sine of x equals n between... Yes, I'm trying to determine the angle. And I forgot all my trig. Because I haven't done trig in forever. I have any side, and really, I have the opposite side, which is the height of the ramp. I have the adjacent, which is the depth of the ramp. And then I have the hypotenuse, which we have just calculated. I have all of these values. All I want to do is calculate the theta. This guy, I want to know what the degrees of that is. Formula for calculating the angle in degrees of a right triangle given the length of the sides. AI. Okay. Whatever. Fine. Trigonometric number ratios. To inverse. So to find the angle, you need the inverse trigonomic functions. So if you know the opposite and adjacent sides, I know all the sides. So I can use arcsine, for example. So which is opposite over hypotenuse, which is d sine angle equals arc. Is it dark sine? Is that what I want? Dark sine? The dark side has approached. Of the height divided by the hypotenuse. The dark side. The angle in degrees. Arcsine. No, not AI mode. Okay, so arcsine is going to be dark sine is going to be the ratio. Okay, this is what I want. This is, yes. Okay, just for kicks. Actually, it won't ever be here because this is not a, my current ramp is just straight up. So it's going to be an angle of 90. Okay. Or 86.42. Wait, what? That's not right. That's not right. Hang on. That's not right. Incorrect. Let's debug. It should be 0. Luna is currently playing with the blinds, and she's not supposed to. But I cannot pay attention to her right now, so she's getting away with it. Luna! 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 Luna, get out of the blinds. Luna. Stop that. Meow meow. Don't meow meow me. Luna. No. No. You may not get in the blinds. No. 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 You may not. Alright, Y depth is 15. What? Maybe I shouldn't use that. Angle equals the arc sine of, oh. Lunasis. Yeah. I think the problem is that my Y depth is not actually what I was expecting it to be. Instead of doing B-box bottom minus B-box top, we need to do X scale, get sprite height, is that it? Sprite height, read only variable in terms of the height of the sprite that's missing at the distance, height is returned in pixels and we dependent on the image, Y scale. Oh yeah, that's what I want actually. I don't need Y depth, I just need this. Because the sprite height determines how how depthy the ramp is. Yeah, math is stupid, so let's just not try to understand it. Luna is now sitting on the couch instead of trying to get into the blinds. And she looks slightly upset about it. There we go. Sprite height 16, 16. Hypotenuse 0, angle 90. Boom, boom. Okay. That took a while. And then if I make it like that, and debug it, then that means that should be this. Sprite height is 32, minus 16, correct. 16, so it should be 45? Well, whatever that is, 22, blah, blah, blah. Angle is 40, okay. I may have to round that. Yeah, I may have to round that. Round. So I'm going to round just to the nearest whole value. Round takes a real number, rounds it up or down to the nearest integer. Okay. Yep. Yes. Okay. Don't know why it has to be. Whatever. It's fine. That may actually come back to bite me in the butt, but I'm going to ignore it for now. Okay. Now we have the hypotenuse. Now we have the angle. So I'm going to put this back. And then I'm going to, in the movement code, I'm going to take those values and I'm going to find the movement code first. Where did it go? Move after. Okay. So in the movement code, we want the vector direction to be modified by the ramp. Which is here. So this right now is just modifying velocity, which is fine. What I actually also want it to be doing is actually going up correctly. Modifying the angle, which means that happens in here, movement and collision. If no clip and velocity 0. Okay. Movement and collision. Here we are. Okay. Ignoring all that. Direction is no direction. X targ, Y targ. Length here. Length, direction of move, speed, and direction. So this is currently only X and Y, so it's two-dimensional only. It's not taking into account the Z, but we want to know if there is a ramp, it should be modifying the direction to actually be at whatever angle. Sorry, my brain just poofed. If we want, what do we have? What values do we have? We have the direction, which is a 360-degree compass currently on the XY axis. We have move speed, which is essentially the length of that. Just the move speed. And then it gets normalized here with length dir and stuff. Count is equal to greater than limit. Kind of. Oh, if this is if we're ignoring that. Okay. We have direction, move speed, z. And then I said if they're on a ladder, do this other thing. Game math is rude. So I'm glad we sound the same. Hold on here. Okay. So if the ladder is just straight taking the y and it's taking the y and instead of the y direction, it's moving it straight to the z direction. So that's if it's straight up. That's if it's a ladder. We don't want it to do that. We want it to, if ramp is not null, if ramp dot up direction equals north, then we really need we would have the y and the x, or y and the z. Y is still forward part of triangle. Z is up, down part of is up part of triangle, I guess. Y is bottom of triangle. Z is up part of triangle. Move speed is hypotenuse, maybe. We have direction is XY 360 compass. Ramp dot sprite height. Ramp dot height is up part of triangle. Please don't X the direct our YZ doing this without a string Pokemon on my phone. So we have angle They're expensive. I almost got here. Feed is our hypotenuse, is it? Is 360 compass. So y targ is the to whatever the angle direction is. The judgment is motivating. It's not, so for me, it's a joke about. Like, I mean, in a sense, it's like I'm focusing almost. And we have different, so to help or different transfer angle is 90. We're transferring y targ directly to z. So if the angle is 90, y targ transfers entirely to z. If the angle was 0, y targ is still y. If the angle was 45, it's going to be, it's not going to be half. It's going to be like, it's going to be whatever that ratio is. It's going to be the hypotenuse. Times 1 times 1, sort of, times 1, whatever. It will be the hypotenuse multiplied by the hypotenuse. Hypotenuse doesn't look like a word anymore. Hypotenuse multiplied by, so if the angle is 45, it will be the hypotenuse. Do we know? Is it always going to be the hypotenuse? Hypotenuse is 1 here towards y. 1 here towards y. No, 1 here towards z, 1 here towards y. Probably about 0.7 something. at 45, because that's what it is on the XY axis. So it's going to be the opposite divided by the how do I decide how am I calculating this for the how am I doing anything? Ooh. Cat food just started filling. We have an automatic cat dish, so Luna just bolted out of the room to go eat food. She'll probably be happier now. Alright. Okay, alright. Okay, alright. Okay, alright. Okay, alright. We're almost here. We're almost there. We're almost transferring the direction. We're almost doing it. If the angle is 90, y targ transfers entirely to z. The angle is 0, y targ is still y. The angle is 45, it will be the hypotenuse. It will be multiplied. What is the hypotenuse? The hypotenuse length, if it's 1 and 1. Oh, you could hear the you could hear the food. I wonder, usually like the noise, I guess I'm not on Discord, so it's not automatically filtering the noise or whatever. Opposite over hypotenuse. Hypotenuse times move speed. Maybe? No. It's not right either. Times y targ is going to be the xy. Oh! This is hurting my brain. Give the world the loudest chair. Oh, good. Yeah, that would be annoying. For you. Not necessarily maybe for the viewers as much. Yes, I understand. Not wanting to replace it until it can no longer be sat in. Although I've kind of been wanting to replace my chair because it hurts my back. But then again, I'm not even using my chair. I'm standing. So. I'm just opposite I was trying to zoom in. I don't know why. Opposite over hypotenuse times y target. No, that's not it. That's not it. Oh, this feels really good on my calves. I'm stretching my legs right now. Okay. All right. So we have the hypotenuse, we have the angle. Do we even need angle? Do we just need the hypotenuse? Hypotenuse is just the ratio. Yes, we do need it. We need the angle. We need the angle. We need the angle because the angle helps us. We're going to do math with Sprite. Wait, where's Sprite? Okay, here we go. New. Whatever, yes. Don't you try to use Discord. Go away. Discord, go away. Thank you. Okay, so we have, this is looking down from above. We have y, well, negative y technically. Sprite. And then, so looking down from above, we have negative y, x. Okay. Blah. X is just this way. We're not really caring about x right now. So this is going to be length y. That's the longest. Okay, whatever. So length y. Y is the value that we are taking, and we are changing it so that we have this, which is now, I'm viewing this as length y, which is this guy. So length y, so y is this direction, and then we have z. We may not necessarily know z. Well, z would be the ramp height. So y, z, height. Angle is angle. This is sprite height. It's really hard to write with the mouse. I don't know why I'm doing that. Okay, so y is sprite height, z is the height. We have the angle. We technically also have the hypotenuse. Hype. We'll call it hype. Hip. And then however, the person is not going up this entire thing all at once. The player is not going all the way up. So it is important that we know the angle because the angle will show us what the hypotenuse is for the, because we have length through y. So this is for ramp. This is ramp. Yes, the children are on the way home. Hopefully we'll solve this by the time they get home. Ramp. Yeah. Go away, Google. Leave me alone. Don't like Google. Okay, so this is the ramp version. Player. We'll just call it player, even though other things could maybe go up ramps. Player. Would be, so this is length dir y, aka y targ, right? Y targ. Y targ is the x plus the length dir y, so it's actually not, that's just the y plus the length. dir. So the length dir y is what we actually want. Huh. No, no. Where did my pencil go? Pencil. Length. dir. Y. Whoa. This is a very special Y. Are stairs always a right angle, and do they ever have different depth and height? They will always be right triangle. They may have a different depth and height, as evidenced by some of these are straight up. Some of them will be 45. Some of them may not be 45. Some of them may be longer. So I have length through Y, and then I have angle. Angle. So I have these two values, which should help me determine various things. Length through Y is the whole. Hold on. Okay, length through Y is the whole Y. It is the bottom. It is the bottom of our YZ triangle. So we have angle, we have length through Y. We don't know Z yet. Length through Y is actually going to be the hypotenuse. Right? Because length through Y is the actual length of what we're doing. Length through Y is the beginning value that we have, and we need to calculate the actual Y and the actual Z values of where we're going to be moving. So, this is length dir Y. L length dir Y. Length direction, length whatever, Y. This is the length. And then Z is, Y is that. We have angle. 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 Okay. We have the angle. We have the length of the hypotenuse. So with the length of the hypotenuse and with the angle, we need to calculate Y and Z. Okay. We're almost there. We're getting there. Math, math, math. Okay. So what is the formula? Where is my, hold on. Where is Google? Here we go. Formula for calculating the height of a triangle given the hypotenuse and angle. So, calculate the height of a right triangle when given the hypotenuse and one angle. Use the formula height equals hypotenuse times the sine of the angle. Can I go to the source, please? Oh, babies. Angle, hypotenuse, height. Sine A. Is that correct? Does it have to be specific angle? This is a 7-minute long video. Can I just have the formula, please? Okay. See, calculate A. How do you find the height of a triangle with just one hypotenuse and angle? This is the same page. Is that true for either angle? Why does everything go to this page? Angle on one side. How to find the sides of a right triangle, given the angle and a hypotenuse. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Okay. A equals, so Z targ equals hypotenuse times sine of sin. Maybe it needs to be d sine of angle hypotenuse, not hypotenuse. We want length der y times the d sine, the angle. And then B equals y targ z plus z, whatever. It's not actually the target. Plus y equals length der y times d cos of angle. D cos. Because I said so. Okay. So that will be what we want. Our length, y length equals length der y, speed, direction, y length. So we'll do this just so I don't have to keep recalculating it every single time. Y length. Okay, y length, y length. Y equals, no, y targ equals y plus y length times d cos angle, right, not angle. Z targ equals z plus z y length times d sine, that angle. That should be it. we can probably get rid of that pretty soon, actually. I feel like this is not going to end up working because the player, it will, if they're going straight up, they will not end up moving in the actual Y direction, and so they will never get off the ramp. And also gravity. We'll figure it out. We have made much progress. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna have to go reset my baby. She's still crying. Well, I'll probably have to get off soon anyway. Alright. Y torque. Y length is going to be 1.6 and some change. So, in theory, it's going to be the same. 663. Yep. And then Z is going to be like what is Z going to be? 94. That is actually what I would expect it to be. So the math is correct. But now the problem is that, what is the problem now? Whoa, where are we going? Okay. There's nothing in the way. Move. We may have to adjust how collision works as well. Okay, stop. Okay, I think we're going to stop here. I have to go take care of the baby, and my kids are coming home. So this was fun. We'll do it again. Everyone, thanks for coming. It's been nice to do a stream again. So see y'all next time. Don't know when that's going to be.